Hands. Wow, nice hands. What's so funny? Oh, he wanted a green one. You didn't throw him a green one.
There are no green ones.
They were used
I got all the green ones right here.
for this experiment that we are taking a journey.
So, what's the experiment, Steve, before we throw up?
So, vodka and Jolly Ranchers.
Okay. Are we allowed to know what type of vodka it is?
Not
It's the
sponsored.
Kirkland vodka.
Okay.
Oh, Kirkland. Mm.
Is it bad?
I don't know if that's good or bad or not.
I mean, Costco is straight.
It's supposed to be the one that's like Grey Goose or whatever.
Yeah, it's made. It's like after they at the facility after they make the Grey Goose.
It's the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, they're like, all right, go ahead and start the Kirkland signature lot. They don't change nothing. It's just the same shit. All right.
Fucking bring that goose out.
I'm scared. So we got
Actually, I think
a
that's
couple
what's-
blue raz, watermelon,
I
green
took the
apple,
watermelon
and
one.
Josh has the wild one.
Wild card.
This one
Great.
is looking delectable.
This ain't bad.
Ooh, we took Tony took it.
Tony took it to the head.
This ain't bad.
Watching all the reactions here. Mark.
His
immediately-
vodka.
Oh, Mark.
It is vodka.
Mark's
Actually, that
debating.
wasn't bad.
Oh! Whoa!
blue
Wasn't
one.
bad at all. That was
Whoa!
That was one
Yeah.
of the smoothest shots I took on this bottle.
good. Wow.
All right, here's the five
do it, dude.
the sub five.
Yep.
See what you- see
Wait,
if you
the
did it,
green one's
Steve.
the sour apple, right?
Yeah, I wanted to take one, but
No,
then
it's
he
just green apple.
Oh, just green apple.
but he said yeah, he didn't have enough, so I was like,
Yeah, like out
let me
of
switch.
where's the bag? Show the bag.
Yeah.
I bought two of these big ass bags, and there wasn't 20 of green apple or grape.
Yo, what the? Who makes Jolly Ranchers? Yo, what the fuck, candy people?
What's your favorite one?
I like watermelon.
And grape.
I do like grape. I like the grape one too. I like the blue raspberry.
If there was
blue
a
raspberry.
banana Jolly Rancher, would you enjoy that?
I don't see the way. Now, correct me if I'm wrong,
I will.
but the way the Jolly Rancher flavors kind of like they're the
bottle
flavors are like
openers.
bright, right? Like
Just probably got him.
These bitches sticky.
Marlon has one.
What?
Wasn't there three?
But yeah, I don't know where the third one was.
What
tell you
happened?
what.
The bottle openers.
What happened?
Oh,
Oh, I got one right here, dude.
Yeah. Well,
Tony wants his
you
Rubies.
want that rubes, huh?
Yeah.
That vodka burning your throat.
No, I'm just.
That was all right.
You say, yeah,
My
say,
throat's warm, but it's not burning.
Yeah. gotta say
Thank you,
Rubeus.
Kirkland signature.
Oh, is it good? You want this?
Nah,
I think it's more of the Jolly Ranchers than.
I was actually gonna try the cherry one.
I'm gonna try the cherry one.
Let's do it, dude. I'll do it with you.
Double time. Since
Double time.
I'm not drinking anything else.
Yeah,
I'll
man.
do
Fuck
double
it, let's
time.
do it. You got candy on your phone. Anyways, Tony, how was your week, man?
Hey, fuck you, man.
What do you mean?
Just right.
I still want it.
Regular week.
Regular week,
Yeah.
regular.
I did enjoy birthdays yesterday.
I heard you had fun.
It was a good time.
I heard you had a good time.
There you go, fucker.
Damn.
Huh?
He's calling you a fucker and everything.
But I
Alright,
mean,
just-
my opinions about the actual restaurant, but I'm pretty sure we'll get into that.
Yeah, wait till it gets to me. I'll tell you how bad it sucked.
Well, there you go.
I was like, we could
There
all
goes my
like.
opinion.
I figured since we were all there, we could all share like collectively on how our experience was at the restaurant.
That's what I was saying. Wait to me.
Yeah, 'cause
So I didn't say it yet.
All right, man.
Kind of. Okay. That was about it.
Josh,
So,
how was your week?
could have been better.
Can it always get better?
Yeah.
Okay.
You didn't do anything fun or experience life?
I took a nap.
Just pass him, he'll go back.
Weenie.
I
This
was
was a regular day there.
regular week.
Yeah, nothing really eventful.
All right, nothing eventful.
There's nothing going on, man.
This upcoming week's gonna be hot though.
So Mark, how was your week? So we'll wait for
Yeah, I was
Mark
gonna
to
say, let's. I figure we could all chime in when Marlon decides to just shit all over what he has to do.
Double time real quick.
Yeah, let's do it. Cherry. This is the cherry Jolly Rancher, right?
Yep.
There was 20 cherries.
Yep.
20 cherries.
It smells like cherry and medicine.
I hate cherry medicine.
Really?
It works the best though. Tastes the worst though.
You can't really
Trying to-
disprove.
I was trying to think. I was like,
when somebody says cherry medicine works, you can't say nah. Like you can't.
It does though.
I ain't fuck it.
You ever had that nasty ass Robitussin?
Yes.
It works.
but you almost throw up. So like, does it really? Like,
Yeah, it makes you throw up, so you get all the virus.
Yeah, it makes you throw up the virus.
Robitussin makes you puke. Nah, man. Let's do it.
To the head.
To the head.
It's gonna be the worst one.
That's just good.
I think your partner says otherwise.
It's cherry Jolly Rancher.
It tastes like medicine.
You like really don't like cherry stuff though. Like I'll eat cherry candy, but like
That really tastes like medicine.
it did a little bit. My week.
I mean, oh, it's stuck to my phone.
I told you not to do that. My week.
Whoa, pussy.
My week was interesting. It's hot as fuck.
Yep.
This past weekend. I think we had rain last week, but
Yeah.
my AC broke yesterday morning.
Ooh.
Saturday and Sunday's pretty hot.
That's a hot one, dude.
Pretty hot. Pretty hot.
one.
If y'all need me, I'm gonna be in the basement. And don't.
Yeah.
I hope you don't need nothing upstairs.
Keep the door closed too. You letting all the cold air up.
It was like the perfect time for it to like fuck up too. Saturday morning, like come on.
Is Central Air just went out?
Isn't it
Or-
supposed to hail tonight?
I hope so. Cause it's fucking hot upstairs.
So what ended up happening?
I think that it's just out of Freon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I mean,
Is it how you know how old it is about age wise?
I had to replace it like maybe 4 years ago, but
Oh,
or
no.
not the unit, but like the Freon. So I learned from my wife's stepdad that I guess apparently it's normal to have to replace Freon every 2 to 3 years, but it's expensive. And
I don't think that's normal.
It's not.
No.
2 to 4 pounds. It says your unit needs like 2 to 4 pounds.
I know, but I'm just saying I don't think it shouldn't be losing any if it's working properly. That means you have a leak somewhere, which is
I was gonna say I
Reasonably.
thought it was like 4 to 6.
Is it 4 to 6?
I thought you
Google-
replace your unit every 8.
I never read that. You have to replace the whole unit every 8 years? Well, I hope I don't have a leak. But when he said that, I was under the impression that because when I googled and researched like the Freon, the R22 Freon, you're not allowed, because I was gonna try to buy it and do it myself, but you're not allowed to anymore apparently. Oh Jesus!
yeah. They don't even like service those like
The ones that take the R22, the
yeah
older
like
units, yeah.
it's just like you gotta get the new one.
Yeah. I then of course you stumble upon videos, right, that tell you like, well, there's ways that you can upgrade your old one that can take the new one is like R410 or something like that.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
So.
But you can like rig your old unit to be able to take that one, but I'm pretty sure when I had to refill it, I think it was like 3 years ago. The guy didn't mention any leak though. But I don't know. Maybe I'll have to check it out. It costs a lot to just have them come out and diagnose the shit. So that's why I wanted to like figure it out on my own first, so I could just tell them like, yo, just fill her up, grandma.
I guess it all depends on how fast it like leaks, like how fast you
Yeah.
have to redo. Because mine had a leak, and I have to replace it at some point. But
Yeah. But like, is there any way? So if it's a leak, then how do you replace the leak? And I'm sure that'd be more.
you just got to replace like the whole thing.
Oh, the whole unit is
Yeah.
leaking, and you have to just replace it.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
no,
I
fuck
think
that.
there was like they have something that you can like
Unless you
they
got
can
some duct
inject
tape.
into it
You got
and
duct tape?
it like can fill the holes or whatever.
Yeah.
But
Or, like,
it's
the
not
not-
it's not 100%.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
usually the best thing is just to replace it the whole.
Or if you got a couple rolls of duct tape.
Maybe that's. I was gonna ignore that shit, but maybe that's what he meant by like maybe not normal, but like I mean I don't think it's people wouldn't replace it just from a leak, right? Like unless you can like it's an obvious leak and you find it, but no one has really the cash because I feel like AC units are like crazy now. I remember when he told me I thought I had to replace it. This was like maybe when I had to originally fix it when I first moved into the house. Replacing the unit would have been like more than $2,000. Like not counting like the installation and stuff, right? So like post 2020 when everything skyrocketed, like materials and supplies and shit, like I wonder what it costs now, right? But I wonder if that's not the normal thing to do when it's leaking is to just refill it, or if it's, you know, depending on how detrimental the leak is.
Yeah, because mine I
Replace the whole
refilled
thing.
and then it was the next year I was
Just
like
take
it
your
wasn't
neighbors.
working. So
What?
Take your neighbors.
What?
What if you got any duct tape?
All right, look.
You don't have a house somewhere
Yeah.
until you replace it.
All right, so well, hopefully it's not a full replacement. If it's just like the Freon shit, again, I'm not gonna replace the whole thing. I'm gonna
Just go get
I'm
one of
just
those
get
ones where you stick the hose out the window.
No. Is that what you do?
That's what I got right now.
I have a couple of them now.
Wait, stick the hose out the window. What are you talking about?
It's
Little
like
AC
it's a
unit.
window unit. It's just the exhaust goes out the window.
yeah, like a window, fucking AC. Yeah,
Tips down the
I have one of
window.
those.
Just the
Yeah.
hose.
It's just the exhaust hose.
Yeah.
That's
I got a
I don't
bunch
have
of like window ones.
Wait, what? You have a bunch of window ones.
Yeah, I don't even use them.
Why?
When I bought the house, they left them.
Oh.
And then you installed central air.
Yeah.
You ever think about taking them out?
And do what?
Oh, I thought they were window units, right?
They are. They're in the basement though.
Whoa, I don't think I've ever seen a window unit in the basement.
No, he's not using them anymore.
It's also
Oh,
not
you're in the
plugged up.
basement.
Yeah.
Oh, they're.
They
okay,
left
gotcha.
him there. He didn't use it. He
I
installed
thought you
central
said
air.
they were in the window. I thought you just said.
No,
you
I
a
have
bunch of them.
window units,
Yeah.
but they're in the basement because I'm not using them.
You ever
Them
think about
bitches-
selling them online or something? I don't know if they're worth it.
Or give them to a friend. Need.
Mark's in need.
The one to my right, possibly to your left.
Why didn't you tell me this on Saturday? No, I just.
You know, why didn't you tell me
I know,
it was hot boy summer, my boy?
It was pretty hot. Yeah.
It's pretty hot. All right, dude.
Kind of hot in here.
A
Warm.
little bit.
I don't know
I don't
why
know if that's
I
'cause
chose
the
to wear Under Armour.
No, that's because the AC unit is upstairs, so the upstairs is cooler than down here.
Oh.
It's kind of awkward, but sure.
He said, "Your AC unit working, Steve?"
It's not my central air run, no.
Damn.
Damn, you need to replace that Freon.
Now I gotta replace the whole unit.
Freon is fucking expensive.
You
Yeah.
said, yo, give me some Freon.
Yeah, man. I can't be fucking paying.
Yeah, say it like,
bunch
you
of
know.
Freon.
Onion.
I keep seeing those ads. They're like, "Oh yeah, if you buy an AC unit, you get the furnace for free." And I'm
Yeah,
like,
but the fucking AC unit is $10,000, and then I just gotta pay the $200. You know? Yeah,
Usually the furnace is like that 10,
Yeah.
11,
Yeah.
12. And then, this is usually like a couple thousand. We'll throw
toss
them
it.
for free.
If you buy this one,
And then the
we'll toss it.
installation will bring you right back up to where you're going to be.
And then you start.
Oh, we
kicking
got to
people's
install
stomach.
2 units. That's going to be a little bit more.
Yeah.
You ever throw somebody out your house? That's when you start.
He's like, get out.
I've been thrown out of a house before.
like
Someone to your
like
right.
literally,
Someone directly in front of me.
like literally, like someone picked you up.
No.
It's kind of like
Oh no, maybe him. Yeah, but not me.
Remember, Pete, I'm
that would be a sight to see.
Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, if I ever like come up to somebody and be like, yeah, man, then they threw me out, like picked me up by the collar and everything. All right, man. How was your week, Marlon?
My week was ass.
Why?
Why?
Well,
You don't like song?
I was trying to do some interviews to hire some people for work.
Okay.
And man, some people. It was rough. It was rough.
I'm
No
glad I don't
one-
got to do that shit no more.
All right, I hated that.
I think this leadership shit might be for the birds, man.
Just took
Me
you
and
a
Mark
little bit-
actually learned that lesson.
took you a little bit longer, but nice to see you here. My name is Marcus.
We was all in leadership roles. Not anymore.
Yeah.
We're at the wrong.
Everyone just cries and complains and cries and complains.
Ah, that's good. Not the crying, the Rubens. But yeah, I feel you. I mean, I had to.
I did 17.
You need 17.
How many spots you need to
No,
fill?
I need 8. I did 17 interviews over the course of the week.
Gosh.
So 4 a day, basically 1 5-day. Yeah, it was like, man,
Did you fill any spots?
I felt them, but there were some sketchy people.
Were there any good ones?
There never are.
Honestly, good.
All stars.
No.
Any all stars
No,
in the
there's
winter?
not one single all star.
No one that sticks out.
Anything
Usually,
promising?
usually
Yeah.
it's very rare.
So when I go into interviews,
Yeah.
the way maybe it's a jaded way of looking at it, but
Okay.
so like I go into an interview, I automatically don't like you. So you need to change my mind.
Yeah, it's a little different.
Marlon's thinking, what problems are you gonna bring me?
Yeah. Or
Everyone's
not like, what are you gonna say that's not gonna piss me off because we're off to a bad start? And all the dude said was his name. Like, you know what I mean?
My name's John.
Yeah. Hey, nice to meet you, Marlon. I'm John. He's like, I don't like you. You know what I mean?
This interview is over.
So no prospects. No.
So what did I do? You know what you did, John.
You know what you did, John?
If that is your real name, fuck.
Yo. So no prospects, no fucking.
Well, I hired some people. I'm just not confident.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah.
that's what I mean. But I mean, not prospect like in terms of hiring, but like prospect.
It's like 90%
You can look
of
at
the
that
hiring.
guy. You look at that guy and be like, "Yo, he's gonna do all right here." No one. Okay.
We've come to the doesn't matter who you are, if you can, show up. We're just gonna throw you at the job and hope you stick.
Ew. It's a terrible way to describe a.
That's usually how it goes. I don't know how your job is, but most jobs I feel like
I'm not at that point yet.
I feel like most jobs, if you're the manager, usually the company don't give you enough money to pay people, so you don't get any of the good prospects. So you just end up with the crappy ones, because all the good ones are like, I'm kind of looking for this amount of money, and then you're just
here's the thing though. A lot of these were referrals, and I'm like, wow, someone referred you. You are garbage. Absolutely rubbish.
Now you hate two people.
Yeah.
Does your referral person, like, do you have like a middleman that brings you like people?
So
Like manpower.
I get the referrals. I send the interviews or I send the resumes over to recruiting. They do like an initial interview to kind of check.
Yeah.
And then they set it up and then they send them back to
Yeah.
me.
Those people always lie.
Yeah, they're terrible.
Yep. Yeah, they're bad. No, everything they say to you when they say like, "Hey, nice
But
to
also-
talk to you again today. I have 2 candidates that you can speak to today."
To be fair, most of the interviewees lie.
Yeah, everyone lies.
Yeah. And thus, the middleman believes that they're a good
I fucking hate
candidate.
doing interviews, man.
And then
because
when
like
you
everyone's
get
got a
it to
mask
you-
on.
Yeah.
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 Then
N95.
yeah.
And 95. I mean,
We like to call that the bait and switch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm free all week. I can work any day. So yeah, it
Except
says you
for
can work.
Tuesdays,
Yeah.
Fridays,
So when
Sundays,
can you start?
Saturdays, Mondays.
So actually, I have school these days, so I can't work during this time, this day, and I'm just like, that's not what. That's not what
said-
Frank said when
It's
when I
like-
brought you into the.
He said you said you were open. I was like, oh, I'm open during the summers.
Do you guys ever like call?
What's
the
that? What's that
recruiter back
Kendrick
then?
line, man? Take all that shit off, and what do you have?
Yeah.
Bitch, you ugly as fuck.
It's a 95 song. It's a dope song though. It's good.
You out of
And accurate.
pocket.
Accurate too. Yeah. Yeah, that was my gripe too. But when I realized I could just walk out the door, kind of changed things a little bit. But I tried it, man. I tried it a couple different times. But
Same here.
it's kind of funny too. But we've all had that person, the person that says they can do everything, and then when they start, can't do nothing. I think I've told my story up here too about the 19-year-old young lady that got hired for the job and then couldn't carry more than 10 pounds.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That was a classic.
Yeah. But, I mean, the hope is that you get someone that is honest enough that they're just trying to... Because, I mean, I do agree to an extent that interviews are just all... It's like, how well can you, like, perceive to be this person that you put on this piece of paper, right?
Mhm.
Unfortunately. But I hope to get... when I was in those situations, I was hoping that I would get somebody that was, as good as me. I was good. Which is how I ended up in some of those situations.
All right, well
Higher
that's
position.
cool.
Yeah.
But speaking of shit, let's get into this restaurant that we went to.
Oh, yeah, for your birthday.
Oh,
I had a great time,
my-
right?
Hey, don't do that.
Okay.
You didn't like the sake?
Because it was the sake was okay.
What about the
That was
soju?
fine.
The soju was okay.
Soju's straight.
It was good.
I drink that soju all the time, so yeah. I
So
love
But if that's the best part, then we got a problem.
We went to a
The
restaurant.
sake was free, so.
The sake was free.
Sake was free.
They almost charged us.
wasn't.
Yeah, that was crazy. Oh, I didn't know. I was like, what? Yeah.
You make the drugs.
Yeah, what the fuck? Yo, I didn't know.
To be fair, he didn't seem like he knew what he was doing.
You sung the birthday
I
song
think he was
twice.
lying on his
Steve knew.
resume.
Ah, Steve, the full circle.
Wow. Good job.
He was one of those interviewers.
Yeah, I've worked at plenty of Korean barbecue places.
He gave us the little disclaimer in the beginning. I think he said he was training or something
He
like
might
that,
not
right?
have been to a bunch of Korean barbecue places.
He was a big dude.
He's pretty big.
Diesel.
And he looks like he could John Cena just like you did in that bowl, man. Dun, 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 dun.
Yes, I dropped my bowl in my hot pot. And spilled hot soup everywhere. But anyway, why was it bad to you?
Well, so it sucks, man, because like by comparison, like we've had a lot of different Korean hot pots that have like been opening up here in our city.
It seems to be the thing to do now, right? It's like that hot new fad.
It's new around here.
Yeah, it's around here.
Oh, of course,
And it's
yeah.
like, you come to one, it's like, oh, this is pretty good.
Right.
Okay. Now you have a bar that's set.
You do. I agree.
All right, and then you go to the next one. Okay, you're kind of fucking with the same area. Okay.
This one's kind of around the same as the other one. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
The bar's still there.
Yep.
Now we get to this new one.
We went to a new one. Yesterday.
Listen, it wasn't all bad though.
It was
Josh came in
90%
defend.
bad.
I wasn't say it wasn't bad, but it was not as good as the other ones.
It was bad.
That manager lady was really nice.
She was on it. The time that she refilled, or the time that Elise drink got refilled was insane.
I gotta give respect to somebody who's trying to keep their business afloat. Dude.
They just started it.
Me too.
You know,
Exactly.
you can't keep up that pace though.
I don't know. She
You know she's not gonna be
she
doing
was out
that
there
forever.
grinding, dude.
She was out there grinding because she needs to, because she knows that this shit is whack.
So you talking about the lady that came up to our table and asked us to like?
yeah, she seemed like
give
she
a
was the
review?
manager.
Yeah, she was
or,
begging
like,
for a
on
review.
Yelp or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one that gave us the
Whoa,
free
she
sake.
wasn't begging.
She was begging for a review. She said, please help me.
Did you actually go to the Yelp thing?
Hell no.
Okay, then. Elise did, and she was kind of sharing the same sentiment. That's when her tune changed because she was probably siding with you a little bit. But then she was like, "Well, if you actually go there, they got plenty of reviews." I was kind of off put at first, but
I was full. The place
I
got
was
the
not
job
actually.
done.
But I didn't feel like grabbing that other piece that. What did you just finish up cooking, Steve? It was like
The short ribs.
The
Short ribs.
Yeah.
A lot
Like-
of the pieces were fatty.
Yeah,
But I'm not. I hate nitpicking. Like
The quality of the meat wasn't as good.
agree.
The marinades that they had, if they had them, weren't as good.
yeah, they didn't have
I agree.
enough because I actually thought the house sauce was
the hot
pretty
sauce was
good,
Yeah.
but there was only like two things that had it, which was like the
Lamb.
lamb and steak.
And
Yeah.
those were the. Elise said the steak
Come on,
was.
man. You
girl,
can
my
get
wife
your
said
own
the steak was-
sauce. Like, I had the house sauce in my bowl.
Yeah. Me too.
And I was
I made
dipping
like
all
a
my
spicy
meat in
garlic
there.
sauce, like with the
Was
red
there like
chili
a
sauce
thing
with
that
the,
had
Yeah.
the
Oh,
minced
I didn't see
garlic.
it.
That I poured a shit ton of that house special sauce in my bowl, and everything a piece of meat I was eating with the sauce. So
But I feel like, to Steve's point, or to Marlon's point too, to Tony's point, to my point too. No, I know what you mean, but I felt like at this place, this was the first time. Like we did it at other places, and it was fun. It was cool. They had other sauces and stuff, but this was the first place where I felt like I needed that. I
Also,
shouldn't
I
feel
thought-
like I need the
I
sauce.
thought their grills were better.
This was a really good example of whoever's backing this specific spot. This is a great example of probably having all the capital, but like not really. I don't think that no culture. Like I don't think the person backing this one might have been not from.
I don't know. I thought the girls were the same.
The girls
I
are.
didn't really. The only reason is because the top. It looked like a new before you started, they took the covers off. The covers were like I was like, oh, this is fancy, right? But the other ones didn't have that,
It
right?
was also the material. It felt like the
Yeah.
food didn't stick as much. And
Yeah. Oh, I didn't.
Well, they might have sprayed more.
He sprayed the shit out of that grill. You see
Oh,
that?
homie was spraying it.
Yo, it got
I guess you
shit.
could say that because he sprayed it, but then after you spray it once, after you cook like one thing of stuff, usually it will stick afterwards. But it wasn't sticking for me at all.
Yeah, it was pretty much true when I was.
Also, like it didn't stick throughout the entire life.
Like
of the
Tony
grill.
had his grill changed, and I was like, I'm fine over here. I didn't even have. I only got mine like changed once,
All right.
and
I
I
think
wasn't
I
even
only had to
asking
do
for
because
it.
I think I had I forget the bulgogi one, the spicy bulgogi.
Well, and we're used to that, but
Yeah.
like Steve had no issues. That's kind of
Which is fine. That's fine.
so the equipment. But if you have the capital, you can get the best of the best grills and the pot. The
But-
pots were kind of
but-
fancy too, versus like the old tin pots
But
that we had. at the
but we
restaurant.
can't ignore, like, okay, so that's cool and all,
Right.
but like I'm coming here for good quality food. And I don't feel like I got the quality. Like, you got, like, a drink. It looked like fucking throw up with tadpoles in it, dude, with some cheese cubes. This shit was crazy.
I just want to.
Did you finish
to all
it?
the listeners? Hold on, I'm gonna get there. Just let me disclaimer what the fuck he said. None of that shit that he said was in there. Just want to let y'all know.
But
wasn't
everything
cheese cubes.
I said is accurate.
It wasn't the greatest drink.
I know, because you was sipping it mad slow,
It's still in
dude.
my fridge.
Oh,
It's separated. I'm scared to throw it away. But
Wow.
Yo, that drink was wild, dude. Holly,
It was-
I got in the car. Holly was like, "I am so glad I didn't get one of those drinks." I was like, "Yeah, because I would have clowned your ass all the way home."
anyways, it wasn't bad. It was just, you could tell it was like it was literally watermelon and passion fruit. Like it was a watermelon passion fruit. It wasn't boba. It was like a tea, but it was literally like at the bottom. It was like
cheese cubes.
no, it was tofu or like
I know, but they looked like cheese cubes.
it looked interesting. They were good though. That was probably the best part.
Are you sure? Because you was spitting them out,
No, the seeds now.
you know, in the parking lot.
Yeah,
Oh, I spit out the cheese cubes. I was choking though on the seeds.
you like sneezed and then
That was
Oh
fucking,
yeah, I sneezed and spit them out.
that was
yeah.
fucking crazy.
I was trying
That
to
was
save
kinda wild.
those and spit out the seeds.
I've never seen anyone do a Pokemon attack like that. Mark
done?
used bullet seed.
Are you done?
Pew, 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 pew.
That
Super
sounded
effective.
Like, it was actually more like
I knew you like grass Pokemon.
I don't. Are you done? Oh,
Yeah.
what did you think about the Happy Birthday song?
Oh,
Twice.
okay. So yeah, the Happy Birthday song was ass. They couldn't fucking price things out right. You know, I don't know, man. The whole thing was ass. Like the meat quality was ass.
I will only nitpick because I'm with you on the food, but only because you can't charge me more than the other spots in town. You know what I mean?
You paid more for less.
I will say I like.
Yeah.
Doesn't
It's
even
hard to say. I
matter.
wouldn't say. It's
Is
hard to say
anything
because I
that-
don't want to say quality.
it-
How about,
Honestly-
this?
It's
How
just
about
like-
this? How about this? Is there anything that justifies paying that much more than the other places?
No,
How many?
Whoa, let 'em in.
How many refills did Delise get?
it doesn't fucking matter.
Tony, how many refills did you get at the other place?
That does not justify $106 for no fucking hot pot and barbecue. Fuck a Coke, we can go to fucking Rite Aid.
I will say I like. I
don't think
wish
you
the
can actually
meat
rob
was
it. It
more
just goes down.
was more flavorful because I like the way how like they cut it. Like I like the pork belly. I think it was a lot thicker,
Thicker
which I
pieces.
like, but it was just very bland. Like
Yeah.
they didn't like. I
They
know-
didn't try.
I know, like
Yo,
Just go ahead and say it. Just try it.
I
Say
wish
it
they
one
even
time.
seasoned
Just
it
say
with,
they
like,
didn't try.
how do you know?
you know, salt and pepper. I don't know. So it was just very
Give him
bland.
something. Yeah, like throw something on it.
Yeah, try.
Give it something.
Try. Just say it. Just
maybe
try.
I'm wrong, but I didn't think it was cut thicker. I thought it was.
When Tony said that, because he actually said that at the table. When he said it, he was holding it. It looked like it, but then I think when you cook, I took some of the pieces off of your grill when you cooked them. They looked the same cooked. I was like, man, these really thin out. You know, I don't know.
Well, yeah.
But when he had the plate, I was like, damn, those some thick ass pork belly.
Okay, because
pieces.
I didn't see it because I just
Yeah.
when Tony gave it to me, I saw it and I was like, this is like some thin ass little bacon shit.
Yeah, when you
And
cooked
was
it, I was,
nasty.
like, I was like,
No, the meat
the
actually
same?
itself like looked thicker,
Yeah.
but it was
It
not
shrunk up.
as. It was like but it was not as long, because they roll up the other ones like quite a bit at the other places.
Yeah.
And
The
I also
good
like
places.
I also like the beef how it's cut because it's not like diced. So they're bigger pieces too. But again, I think the flavor was not there. Personally, for me, like the spicy bulgogi wasn't that great. Like I mean, it was okay, but compared to the other places were better.
Yeah.
I think flavor wise.
Yeah. That's
But
honest
I
with
like
you,
the
dude.
way how they cut it. Like they just give bigger, meatier pieces.
That's fine, but it's still ass.
It's kind of weird because like I felt like one of the random things out like the lamb that I ordered
Yeah.
was one of the better ones, and
I mean, I say the lamb is the best. Was the
Honestly?
best thing they had.
You know what the best thing there was? It was the fish. The fish went crazy in the hot pot, dude.
Really?
So the
Has
fish
your
went
tongue- has
crazy.
your tongue
Absolutely hot pot.
Has your tongue recovered?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay. 'Cause,
Yeah,
like,
in the hot pot, great. That was the best thing there. The crab sticks.
the crab sticks. Yo, they're not even called crab sticks.
yeah, Marlon's like, can we get some more crab
He
sticks?
asked
And
my man, for
and he's
more
like, what?
crab- Yeah,
That's what they said on the menu.
That's not what they say.
They said crab sticks.
No, it doesn't.
But they were crab sticks.
They weren't. They were like,
They definitely look like crab sticks.
There were crab sticks.
what's a? It's not.
Overruled, General. Overruled.
That pork bone broth is pretty good though.
The what?
It's all right.
The pork, the creamy. I can't do this.
On it. and she
He-
was,
because of what he said.
and she was spelled wrong on the menu. Come on, you can't be doing peppercom.
I had the.
Get you some peppercorn.
I think it was supposed to be peppercorn, but me and Marlon had a field day with the menu because they spelled something wrong on the menu. It was supposed to be,
See if it's supposed to be right.
or maybe I guess maybe. What if it's right? No,
can't
we
be.
said peppercorn, motherfucker.
Peppercorn.
Well, it wasn't that good. I kept biting something that would make my nostrils like fucking flare up.
That's the peppercorn.
Yeah, maybe.
I will say the regular hot pot place on 28th Street, the one we've been to the most,
The good one.
K-pot.
is good. I just wish that they had more broth options.
I agree.
Why they give you the good ones?
Well, the Szechuan is probably the best one.
He
I've had
just
so
wants
far.
the one at King Pot, the pho one.
The pho one. Fire.
So honestly, I would give this.
That's really what he wants.
Clearly,
Well,
like,
it is
he's,
fire.
Yeah, yeah.
he's all
So the
excited.
pork bone broth was good too.
He thought he was going today. Like, no, was the I forgot to ask you that. Was the pork chop or the what was it called? The pork bone?
Yeah.
it was
The
good.
pork
Yeah, it
bone
was solid.
broth.
Nothing came up on Google, so I think it's wrong.
Yeah, peppercorn.
That shit was wrong as hell.
Because they meant corn, but you put an R and an N together, and then you get an
Why does he
M.
keep saying that? Nah, but if you like, but you gotta squish them.
Yeah,
And they look the same.
Squish them together, dude.
The R and the N make an M.
You put them together.
Get us a little white out. Let's put a little line.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
Yeah, this
man.
shit was ass, dude.
But it was like the last minute.
Everything was ass. I see why the parking lot was empty now. This restaurant gets a 3 out of 10.
3 out of 10.
I'm surprised we were actually open.
Oh my god.
I didn't think it was that bad.
I
It was-
wouldn't say it's that bad.
Like,
I
way
am-
worse restaurants open than them. You can call them out. We want
Top
to, but we-
5, top 5, top 5. Which ones?
I don't have a top. We should do that though. That's a good idea.
Top 5 worst extra?
Worst?
Worst?
I thought you were saying best.
No,
Worst
no.
restaurants? Oh,
Worst restaurants?
You remember Taco Boy?
yeah.
That
was
bitch had more flies in there than meat, dude. Holy
Yo, his
shit.
food literally. I don't know if it had flies in it, but you didn't
There
have
was
to-
flies all up in that bitch.
It was flies in the restaurant, but when you open you got nachos, right?
I opened the container, there's flies in there too.
When,
Wow.
when you have to rename your restaurant 6 times, dude, before you could stay open.
Yeah, Taco Boy. What is it now? Burrito time?
No,
Yeah.
Yeah, burrito time, dude. Burrito time. You're not fooling me, fuckers. Keep the flies to yourself.
Yeah,
He's a. Where's my chips? It was like some salsa resting on a bed of lettuce. I was like, nah, you gotta look under the lettuce. He's like, there's no chips in here. I was like, damn, they fucked up.
Taco Bell was nasty, bro.
That was terrible. It was a terrible experience.
It was like
Terrible
That was the one
experience.
time I went there, dude. And that bitch is gone now.
It's gone.
They're gone. This bitch
gone.
is gone. They had so many flies. I think when I was counting them, because I could see each individual fly because they were that healthy, there were 64.
They were in like one piece though. It was crazy. Yo, we slander it. It's not really slander, it's truth actually. But that's fucked up. All right. I wanted to mention something now that we've all gotten through our weeks. It's a little serious, but serious out for a little bit, and then we can get back to the jokes. Anybody see the news on Trump?
Yeah, I heard it. Actually, I'm you hung out with me and Chris, and we're on a group chat.
Yeah.
As soon as I got home, they messaged me that.
Yep.
Holly told me while we were at the restaurant.
Oh shit.
Oh, you didn't share the
Yeah,
information
you
over
didn't
there?
tell anybody else.
I was driving home.
I
I
was
was like,
so-
"You watching the news?"
Yeah,
I was
at
like,
least-
"No, why?"
Because I was so
Yeah.
fucking irritated about the food. I couldn't. I
That
didn't.
upset
Oh yeah, I paid $100 for this for some bullshit.
for 2 people.
Yeah, for 2 people, but I still paid.
On your birthday?
Yo. Elise was cracking up when he said that, like, and I was like, it shouldn't be that funny, but it's kind of funny. Right? He's like, "Yo, you want me to pay?" He looked at me, he's like, "On my birthday?" And I was like, Elise was like,
She left her
"Holy
wallet
shit."
at home.
Yo, that shit was funny, but I didn't.
Yo, how the fuck? Why don't y'all bring your IDs? How'd you even drive there, man? What the fuck is going on?
Oh, we didn't even mention that. Holy shit! Yo, Elise was like, how the fuck did Tony just walk in and just be like, Tony told the guy, right? So, all right, my bad. We're getting ahead of ourselves. We forgot the main fucking story of the night.
People ain't
There's 2
bringing
people in our
IDs,
group.
man.
Yeah, 2 people in our group didn't have IDs. The young gentleman, our waiter, asked to check our IDs because we all don't look of age, Josh. So, I get why he would ask, right?
The guy with a full beard.
I know, right?
Thanks, Mark. I'll take it as a
I
compliment.
know, I do. You should. You should. But yo, after going through so Marlon's girl, the guy was like, "I'm sorry, I can't serve you alcohol because she didn't have her ID." Well, it was like 10 minutes later. Tony walks in. we were like in the middle of taking the shot, and Tony just grabs one. And he's like, "Yeah, no, it's cool." And the dude was like, so then we were like, "All right, that's kind of fucked up that Tony didn't get like flagged for his ID, right?" The dude comes back, was like, "Sorry, I gotta check your ID." Tony didn't have it, but did y'all pick up that Tony told the guy that it's okay? Like he was like, "Yeah, I gotta check your ID since you had alcohol." Tony's like, "Ah, yeah, I didn't bring it, but don't worry about it. It's cool. All right, so who wants to get?" I was looking at him like. Yo, Elise was like, "Wait, for real?" I was like, "I guess. I don't know." Yo, the guy was just like,
Yo, my man.
Tony just said, but don't worry. Tony told him, like, he's like, "Yeah, I don't have it, but don't worry about it." The guy was like, I was like,
And I thought it was funny when she was like, "Oh yeah, for the birthday thing, you guys can get a."
That to me was like a thing that was weird.
she said,
She's
"Fuck
like,
it."
she's like, "Oh, so how many glasses you guys want to share? You want 7 to go around?" I'm like, "Sure."
"Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, might as well, right?"
So checking IDs mattered at some point.
Yes.
But after some point, they realized that, they were going to fuck us by including that 18% gratuity bullshit.
But you gotta appreciate his honesty. He told us up front.
That big dummy? Yo, dude.
Yo, what is wrong with your friend? He was nice. He
Yeah,
was
he was
respectful.
nice. He said, Tony was like, "Oh, don't worry about it." The guy was like,
I was like, that's kind of crazy how he just. Tony said to drop it, so he dropped it.
you know what that guy, the fucking hat that he wears like outside of work. You remember those hats with the bills and the propellers on the top, dude?
Did he actually see you drink alcohol or?
I don't know.
I don't know. 'Cause I didn't think he did,
Oh,
and I thought he was just coming around to check ID because we were like talking about.
You guys didn't even tell me until like after I took the shot with everyone.
Well,
Like
yeah,
you guys had the whole like.
Because I was like, well, you drink this first because Tony's not even here, and
Yeah.
It's just been a while since like.
Yeah, it's been a minute since we drank in
been
public.
ID'd
Yeah,
like
been
that.
ID'd.
Yeah, not
I can't remember the last
not to
time.
call any restaurants out, but it's like a lot of times they don't even ID me anymore.
Yeah.
They're like, "Oh yeah, he's old enough."
Well, when it says you look 40, man, it's like you're not supposed to be ID'd anymore.
But you gotta kind of respect the guy for trying to do. If he's new, because I think he said he was new in the beginning. If he's new,
Yeah,
he's
I
just
didn't know that.
trying to do his job.
He's
man.
Yeah, I'm
in
not
the
gonna
beginning.
do
So
somebody
before you
for-
got there, he
whatever.
said he was new, and he said he was an idiot. That's what he said.
That's not what he said.
That's what I heard.
Wow.
That's not what he said. Man. That's crazy.
All right. So what were you saying about Trump?
Trump, there was an attempt at an assassination at a rally.
I haven't seen this since like what,
Pennsylvania?
Reagan?
I think it was Pennsylvania.
Since Reagan got shot at, right?
I think that's what people are comparing it to.
You sweating, man?
We took like 8 shots in the beginning. Yeah, that shit, Kirkwood Signature is good shit. It's Grey Goose. Hey, did you hear about it?
It's cheap.
Yeah.
They took that goose and ring the neck out. That's how they make it, right?
Why do you always have to like do that though?
How much is Grey Goose?
Huh?
How much is Grey Goose?
It's not that much more
Is it
expensive.
like 40 or 50 maybe for
Yeah.
like I don't know.
Because like for like the super tall one, it's like $22 for the Kirkland.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean,
So I think Grey Goose is more than that, but that's crazy.
So I got a question for you.
well, you gotta think this is from Costco, right?
Well, I bought it from Megabev.
Oh, okay. Man.
But
So-
yeah, go ahead.
So I got a question for you, and we're not getting political here or anything like that. I'm not
Yeah, I
asking
wasn't
for
trying- yeah.
I'm not asking for viewpoints,
Okay.
but I'm with this assassination attempt. Do you think this helps his campaign or hurts the campaign?
I think it's gonna help.
What do
I
you think?
agree.
Surviving an assassination attempt?
I think it's gonna help
Some
them
people were
Democrats,
saying they
too.
thought it was staged. I'm like,
Some people were saying I read some of the saw some reaction videos, I read some comments, read some
I saw like a bunch of memes already.
yeah.
Like someone took like that 50 Cent
Did you
cover
see
meme
the- did you
and posted that.
I saw that. That was kind of funny actually.
Some people were posting the all white where he was saying
Yeah,
like,
yeah, I saw that one too. I saw that one too.
oh, did you see the Bronny one?
What? No.
No.
Oh, there was a Bronny one with about the shooter, and it was like maybe Bronny was a shooter because he can't hit anything. I was like, damn, he did kind of miss a lot of shots too.
That's fucked up.
Was it a stormtrooper shooting?
Oh, those bitches don't hit anything, dude. The lasers don't even be connecting.
I just want to say that while no attempting to assassinate anyone is not good or funny. I mean, it's not good or funny, but I'm just my initial reaction, and if we want to go around the table, we can give our initial reaction. But my initial reaction was, it seems like whenever we like experience something like this, or go through something like that seems to be perceived by the country as like, you know, a big deal. I mean, it's a pretty big deal, but I feel like, why does violence always have to be like, it's never really too far away, right? Like around the corner. Like it's like,
Because people are crazy.
but like it's always like taken out
It's
of
the
that.
American way.
Yeah.
I was wondering if anybody was gonna say that.
It really is. You know, you say.
I mean, sometimes it is justified, but
sometimes it's justified. You know, sometimes you say something wrong. You do something wrong. You know, it's your ass.
All right. All right. Are we talking whoopings or like assassinations? Like, I don't know. You know? But I mean, it's unfortunate, but I'm going to unfortunately do what this country has taught me to do, which I'm sure, well, the country tells us to move on during these times, right? So, any good shows?
Move on and change. Move on and change nothing.
Well, yeah. Because, like, I mean, when you, I mean, we don't have to go too far, but like when you initially read them, right? Like, I think of like, all right, so what can we like potentially change, or like what can we impact?
What can we
like,
talk about changing?
Well, I listened to like a few podcasts that talk about like, you know, impacting your local government and stuff like that, and it's ironic because I think before it happened, he was talking about the I forgot his name.
Biden.
McCormick.
Oh.
No,
The seasoning?
Fuck, that was funny.
Was Lowry's there too?
I hate him, dude.
Was
No,
Lowry's
not
there
the fucking
too?
seasoning, huh?
Was Lowry's there too?
Call me Mike Lowry.
Where's Lowry's?
Larry's. There, he's the seasoning. No, dude, the Pennsylvania rep or whatever. I don't know, but he was talking about having him come up on stage and speak when in like working to get him in office or whatever when it happened. But I mean, obviously, it's not a lot of details out, so I didn't want to spend too much time on it. But
My initial reaction was like when my dad's like told me what it was. I was like, "Yeah, people are crazy."
people are crazy.
I wasn't
man.
like I'm like, "Yeah, people are crazy.
Yeah.
This is normal, kind of. Unfortunately."
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah,
I was like,
people
somebody's so
people were like saying like, why didn't they secure like whatever building the shooter was in?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know the details on it
Yeah.
because I know that you can secure buildings that are around the area, but there's a certain perimeter that you can.
Yeah.
So I don't know I don't know the details. I just thought it was funny how the Pennsylvania governor was like, "All right, I'll open up the questions now." And then everyone was asking questions, and he was like, "I can't answer that question. I'm gonna leave it." It was like the first,
Yeah.
the first like 3 questions. He
I
was
can't
like,
answer that one.
it's like, "Well, damn, bitch, what can you answer?"
Yeah, right. So we'll see what the news has the next coming days, but I'm curious to see how this affects the campaign and the election. And
Well, Trump
the
won
country.
now.
I
Yeah,
hope it pushes the Democrats to replace Biden.
yeah. I don't know what's gonna happen with that either. I forgot about that amidst this whole thing. But there's a lot of shows that let's move on.
Okay.
A lot of shows that
So-
came out.
I will say, let's
Oh,
go
uh-huh.
back to thing we've been doing weekly.
Yeah.
Star Wars.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
they actually had another good episode.
They did. It was good.
was
good.
it the last one?
No, there's still one more.
Okay. I was like, is this 7?
No,
So
yeah,
there's-
that
so-
was episode 7. There's one more episode to finish it up, and we finally figured out what happened.
Yep.
Obviously, it was a good episode, but it also was like, that's what happened.
It's
Like she
nah.
started the fire, and that small little fire just spread to everything and destroyed
Yeah.
everything. And it wasn't even the Jedi's that killed all the little witches. It was just like they were mind controlling the one dude, and then she like broke him out of the trance and then they all died. I was like, what the fuck?
I understand like the main guys. I forgot his name. The blue lightsaber guy.
Yeah, what was his name?
What was his name? She was
Starts with
called-
an S, right? Or
Yeah.
Soul or
Soul. I understand why Soul was reluctant to give us the whole story because they were kind of teasing.
Because he was the only one that actually really killed someone.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I understand. Like throughout the entire season, you can kind of like see his relationship with Osha, and his every now and again when he would speak, he had like this face of despair. Like he was apologetic, like he was sorry for whatever happened years ago, right? So other than that, why the fuck was everybody else sad? Like I don't really get when they finally gave us the flashback. It just didn't seem good enough to like where everybody my perspective on Tobin was totally. I'm like, why the fuck was he meditating for 10 years? He was just
Yeah.
He didn't do anything. Like,
He was just a Padawan that wanted to go home.
Yeah, he just wanted to go home. Like I was like, really? He was meditating because I figured he might have slaughtered some people on that planet.
No, he
or something.
didn't.
He was meditating for 10 years because just back then he just really wanted to go home.
And he
The fuck?
the only person he fought was the other Jedi. The Wookiee Jedi.
Yeah. Which I mean, I was gonna be mad if we didn't see Kalnaka swing a fucking lightsaber this entire thing, right? Like, what's the point of them teasing like also we have a Wookiee Jedi? I was like, oh, that could be kind of cool, but we don't see a Wookiee be a Jedi. You know what I mean? But yeah, Kalnaka got mind controlled, and then they had to, I get Wookiees are really strong, so they're like, oh fuck, right? But like,
Can you make a Wookiee noise?
No, you do it.
I can't.
Oh, I can't either.
Can anyone make a Wookiee?
Nope.
You want to try it? Just try it one time.
You first.
You second. All right, Mark, go.
What? No.
Just
He
do
said
your
you
best-
first.
Just do your best try.
Huh?
Just do your best try.
Is that good enough
You're
or
a weak Wookiee.
you're a weak pussy? Damn, that's
Wasn't
a
very nice.
Wow. Yo, we got the drink in him, dude.
it's hot. Hot boy summer. Hot boy summer.
That was like Heroes of the Storm Mark coming out.
Ah, no, it wasn't. That guy's dangerous.
Yo, dude. Yo, he fucking wound up, dude.
What do you
He went from a small mic to all mic, dude. He said,
small mic to all mic? Is that a real thing? Small mic.
applause, ultra.
I did not Detroit smash Josh, dude. There's
Kinda
this.
did.
Is small mic a real? Is that a real?
Yeah,
name?
well, I mean,
When he,
it's,
like,
it's
strings
kind of
out.
like a meme, like, when he's like in his bitch form,
There's
Yo,
Small Might, All Might.
and he's
ever-
coughing up blood. Like,
Isn't there a Dark Might in the new movie?
Oh, I think that's like that's a movie, but
I
it's
don't
like
think
a,
that's like the real.
yeah,
I
it's
think
not part. That's not
that's not
canon.
him.
Yeah, that's not him.
Those Jolly Ranchers make my tummy hurt.
Yo, that was crazy, dude. But so like,
It's the Red
so,
40,
so
right?
this show is ass, right? So on IMDb, it's got a 3.5 out of 10.
No way.
I'm looking at it right now. So based on what you guys have said, there's been 2 good episodes out of 7. So that's less than 30%.
I'd say 4 or 5 is what I'm giving it right now.
4 or 5?
Yeah.
4 or 5?
4.5.
4.5.
Oh,
What do you? So what do you give this dog
I give
shit?
it a solid 5.
Wow.
I'm a Star Wars fan.
But even then, you realize that it's dog shit.
It is. I'm a Star Wars fan too, and it is.
Yeah. He just wants me to say it. Like, so, but
they got-
you realize it's dog shit, right, Mark? I was like,
They might as well just have brown lightsabers because this shit is ass, man.
that's nasty. That'd be nasty. Wait, what?
They like tease all these things too, like the other lightsaber, like the whip lightsaber, and I'm like,
Yeah. She
oh, that's
used it
sweet.
once.
And then I was like, oh, but you don't see anything where
No, you
Is,
don't
is
see
Trinity
shit else.
back?
in the
She was in the
flashbacks.
flashback, yeah.
So she's dead. Though.
She's dead.
She did. She died in episode 1.
Yeah,
Okay,
in the
this-
first 10 minutes.
This is ass.
Yeah.
This is ass.
Yeah.
It's ass.
The show Receiver on Netflix is pretty cool.
Receiver?
Yeah, they made Quarterback.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let's just focus on the receivers.
I mean,
There's a little funny meme because George Kittle's on there, and he's a tight end. But he receives.
things don't make sense today.
But would you say tight ends are more receivers though? than they were in the past, like in the 90s or even the 2000s. They don't really block as much as they used to because that's what they were there for. They're supposed to be
They're like glorified, like
they're the all around players. Like they block.
It depends. Because for some teams they actually do block, and the tight ends aren't like a huge.
I mean,
role
George
player.
Kittle's like the only one that I would say is a full he is a true tight end. Kelsey's just really a
He's a receiver.
He's a receiver.
He's a receiver.
Yeah,
he's running routes. He's He's
He
always
is-
out there. He's
he is
always
not
open.
blocking anybody.
Yeah, but
Kittle though, I've
doesn't-
seen Kittle throw a man to the floor,
He doesn't need to block.
but he does, and he actually likes to do it.
Oh, that's fine. I'm just saying, Kelsey doesn't need to. Just because.
Oh, yeah,
because Mahomes is so squirrely.
He's blocking by pulling the other guys out to block him.
So if you have a squirrely quarterback, you don't need a tight end that can actually do both jobs of being flexible enough to run routes and catch balls, or blocking.
Because
Correct the mundo.
Did Gronk ever
should
really
have a-
block? You would say, or
Gronk was just,
Gronk blocked. He blocked a lot, but he was also pretty.
I mean,
He loved him some Tom.
Why do you say that like that?
Because it's true.
Gronk was receiving
what is-
from Tom.
Because that's what he said. He said, "I'm only going to catch balls from Tom." But you can't say that. Don't do that to yourself.
Also, that's why he said he loves
Gronk
him.
loved receiving from Tom, dude.
Is the show good for him?
I've only watched the first two, but I like it. I like Netflix sports documentaries. I think they've been pretty good.
That dude at the
Interesting
restaurant
take.
kind of reminded me of Gronk.
Would you cut it out?
Big dummy.
Yo, he never did that. I don't know why.
But they focus on a lot of the top end receivers, so it's kind of cool. Like Devontae Adams.
Devontae Adams, wow.
What's the fucking guy from? The
Did they put
Vikings?
Antonio Brown on there?
Justin Jefferson.
Justin Jefferson's on
Did they
there.
put Antonio Brown on there?
No.
Well, I'm sure he's not doing anything.
Yeah,
Why would they put him-
I'm pretty sure they're gonna leave it that way with him.
Why would they put his ass on there? They want
Because
that's
he was a okay receiver and he's kind of funny.
No, we need a.
He was
clean,
I think he was a
successful
great receiver, and he ruined his life.
He's so funny.
show. No, we need a successful show. We need a successful show. We need somebody that can read off the fucking prompter and shit, and not go sideways all the way. No.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
So
if you don't want anyone edgy, then okay, that's fine.
that's all the edge though. That's the edge of the earth.
You think AB's an edgelord?
That's a trick question, and I'm not sure what it
I
means.
don't think he is. I think he's already way past the deep end.
I thought an edgelord was. Yeah. No, you're not gonna get me. Anyways, so receiver.
Yeah, I mean
It's
it's good. Like I said, if you like the show Quarterback,
Okay. So it's just like a.
it's same idea, but
okay.
it just focuses more on all the receivers.
Is there one called running back?
There might be next year or
Next
whatever down the pipeline.
Well, speaking of receiver, the boys. Poor Huey. You see what I did?
I don't see what you did there, but is there?
I haven't caught up. I watched.
Is there
the
like
first episodes?
Is there like a ball thing going on?
There wasn't. He didn't really get too much on this
No.
last one, but the one before that.
Did he?
the one before that, yeah.
Did he receive the V?
No, he almost received,
The D?
but
And
yep. Go ahead. I'm with you. You jump, I would probably
where
jump.
was he
I'll
gonna
think
cut
about
the hole in his stomach?
It was in the side.
He was
Oh,
gonna-
it was in the stomach. It
There was
in
a
the
couple
stomach.
different holes that I think he was gonna cut.
Was
He
it?
had-
There was one in the side
He
too,
had like
right?
a couple different marks that he was gonna oh yeah.
So the
Wait a minute. Wait a minute now.
yeah, buddy. You
So
thought
what-
Batman was cool? Yo, this is the boys' version of Batman, and he ain't no hoe.
Wait.
He likes to fuck things.
Are you saying Batman was
did you?
Batman was gonna tummy fuck someone?
Batman likes to fuck things, but he's done it for so long that he likes to create
He
new
had,
holes.
he had the Flash chained up.
Have you?
Oh, that was crazy.
Have you seen Gen V? Because he was in that.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
No.
you kind of understand. I guess he has a tumor or something in his brain that makes him want to fuck every hole that's out
Wait,
there.
Gen V.
Yeah.
So, are these shows connected?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a couple of people from Gen V that were in this show.
Is it Gen V like the prequel or
No.
The blonde girl and
It's
the,
like
the guy.
a
were
sideshow?
in Gen V.
Like
It's a
going
sideshow.
along?
Like
The kid that
they're
they
growing
invited
up
from
and they're going
Godolphin
to.
High?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like a college type thing that they
good
go to.
looking.
What the hell? I did not know that. Okay, good.
So go watch that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
bro, I have
guess
to
They're
watch that.
connected.
Okay. Okay.
I downloaded the rest of the episodes because I was gonna watch that on my flight on Thursday. So I was gonna catch up Thursday.
Well, it's
I'm gonna catch up to how many seasons are we on?
This
is 5?
No.
No, this is
4.
season 4.
4, yeah.
I think 5 is the last season.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, so I'm
Yeah.
only 3 seasons behind. That's not too bad.
all right. So then we'll get your take in 3 years. I
Don't do that, you fuck.
I did like the fight though between the Deep, Black Noir, and then
You have Black Noir.
Little 2-on-2 action, dude. Get a little arena action going,
I
right?
like the end with Black Noir and the Deep. He's like, bro.
Yo, that little hallway scene. He's like, bro. He's like, he had, like Black Noir was like full of bullet holes. He's like, bro. He's like, bro.
And then Sage walks by and he's like, but wait, I love you. And Deep looks at him.
Yo.
He's like, bro.
Yo, he just realized like,
And
okay,
then he's like, you had to give her the brain thing too. And he looked at him like, what?
Yeah.
And he's like, oh man.
man. He's like, I am a loser. Yo, that whole episode was about him like trying to find his nuts, right? But like he just so find out. At first, he killed, or he did away with his
His
squid
side,
partner.
his side squid.
Is that the side of the man?
I didn't even like understand why the squid like died or the octopus died so quick.
Yeah, because she was out in the bed.
She was out
like,
on the
earlier.
bed
That didn't
before
make
it.
any sense. But then I started like thinking like, was she just out on the bed or was she just sitting there? But is it octopuses or octopi? Octopi.
Octopus.
But I felt like they had just finished doing something when they were on the bed, and so I feel like she was out of water for a long time in that scene, and then he breaks the tank in the closet because he kept her in the closet. That his whole shit was just
Her
insane.
tank was all dirty too.
The tank was all dirty. She's like, "Well, when are you gonna clean my tank?" Fucking octopuses is crazy. So he on the show Deep.
The Deep.
Wait, he made her ink?
Yeah.
That's what she said. Because he can talk to. This wasn't like a special octopus, right? He can talk to animals. Safe to say that. We know that about his powers.
He can
but-
talk to sea creatures.
He's like the
Aquaman.
Aquaman.
Yeah. Except like, rated X, and stupid. But I mean, he's cool. I liked him. His character when he was-
Aquaman getting brain. That shit was crazy, man.
When Black Noir flew up, dude, they're like, he can fly?
He can fucking fly.
He can talk.
Oh yeah, and he can talk.
He fell asleep at that one point.
Yo, he was fighting Butcher. He's like, fucker's a narcoleptic. That shit was so funny.
He left him. He's like, okay. And then,
Yeah, he went to
then-
go do something. He was gonna fight somebody else.
Well, he went to go get the gun.
Then
Oh,
he
yeah,
came
yeah,
back and he got
yeah.
punched in the face. by him.
Yo, he woke back up and fucking threw his ass. But that shit, the Black Noir angle that they took with the season is fucking hilarious. Yo, not only is he like an actor filling in for the real one, but the real Black Noir never spoke. He just beat your ass. He's like, yo, what am I supposed to be doing? Like, as Black Noir, what do I do here? He's like, yo, everybody just be like, yo, shut up. I was just like, yo, that's phenomenal. But yeah, when he's about to fight Butcher, he's at.
The comedy relief Black Noir is
Yeah.
in the show is hilarious.
And he's like, my real power is I can fly, but I read that this motherfucker doesn't fly, so what am I supposed to do? So he just never used his power the whole time, but in this fight he had to against
But
Butcher.
he must have some other powers though, because he got shot up.
Well, he's like bulletproof.
I thought that was the suit.
No, I think he's just bulletproof.
Oh, okay.
He's like Superman.
All right, cool. But yeah, the bro, I actually had that written down in my notes. I was like, the bro scene was fucking
hilarious.
funny.
It's hilarious.
Yeah. But I don't see this show slowing down, man. This shit is.
Except there's only one more season, so.
Well, yeah.
And one more
I mean,
episode
I don't see it.
for
Getting,
this.
I don't see it like becoming like a shitty show. I guess like
Accolade.
yeah.
Do you think
Acolyte,
we'll see
man.
A Train again?
Yes,
Okay.
I do. I'm happy how his character's turning out, man, because I felt like he was actually all of them were like kind of shitting
I
on
mean,
people
he
for
was,
a long time, right?
but he was the first like,
Yeah.
your first like, this hero is a piece of shit.
Yeah, he was the first one that told us like, all right, this world heroes aren't
Yeah.
cool. They're like kind of dangerous, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I like that he's kind of like rethinking and reflecting on some things. Like I kind of shit on my brother and family and shit, but he's kind of honestly, if I'm being honest, he might just be in too deep already, pun intended. But yeah, I don't know. I hope that because I feel like no one can get away from home.
I'm sure he'll be back probably to like help.
He's definitely. I think this episode. We definitely saw him. He switched sides. Like he finally committed to helping the boys, right? But
Well, and then they said he moved his family too. So
Yeah, he moved everyone.
yeah, because do you believe Homelander was really sad? Like because the way he was talking to people this season, I just felt like, and I feel like he kind of expressed that last season too, but he can't trust anybody, right? And he kind of shows that, right? But he was sitting there crying. He's like, so the leak, the person lying to us this whole time, the leak has been A-Train this whole time? I'm just like, why is he crying? He didn't show any remorse, any empathy for anybody else in the Seven until now. Like, I mean, he's sucking, what's her face?
Firecracker.
Firecrackers. Yo, she put them titties in his face.
She's like, "You sure I can't do anything?"
He kept saying no,
He
like
thought
for a
about
long,
it,
or
though.
not to that, but like she kept like kind of putting herself on him, right? He kept like, "You are not my type, stop," right? But she took them titties out.
Well, she was like, on this.
Oh,
Oh,
last-
actually, she didn't just take them out. Holy shit!
in this last episode, she was like, "You're sure there's anything in there?" And he looked at her and he thought for a second. And he's like, "No, just get the fuck out."
He said, "Get the fuck out." He thought about it though. She said, "Are you sure there's? Are you sure? Fucking." He's like, "Damn, them titties are good." No, get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. But I was so not surprised, but like the way he kind of latched on. Way better than a newborn, right? He was in her lap, like he was laying down. He still had the cape on, like.
I'm just interested to see what Sage
never go with the
has.
cape on.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see if Sage has like a backup plan since she like left that notebook and she already knew that A-Train was the
yeah.
leak and stuff.
I mean, we talked about this early on. Like,
Yeah,
what
her
if
character.
What if
is-
she had this was all part of the plan?
Yeah, her character angle is pretty interesting too because why throw the book on the table? He said you're fired. You're lucky you're not going back home in a fucking bloody bucket. Get the fuck out. And then she throws the little diary on the table. Like, what the fuck does that mean? Was that Maeve on the little
You
cartoon?
think
Maeve?
Homelander dies at the end of the season?
And if not this season, next season.
Are they showing people sucking on titties like this?
Like showing a titty? They don't show a titty. I don't think, right? They don't have titty. But are they showing people? They're showing people get fucked up. Huey's dad. The dude was. Resting. He killed some people in the hospital though. I was upset when he gave his dad the V because his dad was on his deathbed.
That's
Well,
just
the
a
mom gave
crazy phrase.
Oh, his
Still,
mom did. Huh?
that's still a crazy phrase to me. I don't understand.
So the
Compound V.
Compound V is the
It's the drug that gives
drug that can
people
give you
powers.
So
So
Apparently it
are
can
they?
save you.
Do they actually say, "I'm giving you the V"?
I think that's the slang version of it. Yeah, they say the V. I don't think they say compound V,
Temp
but sometimes
V,
they say the V. Yeah.
compound
There's
V.
temp V, a temporary V. Yeah, it's-
Yeah.
Which is why like Butcher's dying because he took too much of it.
yeah.
He had too much V.
It could hurt you. Make you think some crazy things.
Well, yeah, he did get some regular too. That's what the tumor thing is.
Yeah.
You know.
Is that the visions that the people that he's seeing while that brain is growing or while that tumor is growing on his brain? The woman is his wife,
Yep.
Mm.
and the dude is his dad.
No, the
No.
dude is an army buddy
Oh, an
that
army
he
buddy,
didn't
okay.
save.
Why did he say daddy's home? I thought that was like a play on. He's like, hey, he whispered in his ear. He's like, daddy's home. I was like, is that his dad?
No, he was an army friend
Okay.
that they've always said he saved, but then it turns out that he left him to die.
Yeah, he left him to die. So that was trippy though because I just didn't know his origin story, but he's been talking to him for a few episodes now. So like when you finally learn that he's talking to himself the whole time, because you kind of knew it with the wife, like she's not really there, and he'll look and then look back and she's gone, right? But this entire time they made us think that he's working with this guy, but he's in his head too.
I kind of had a thought that I was like, he's probably not actually.
Yeah, because it's like when things like this happen, I have to go back and see like somebody talk to this motherfucker, right? But no, he was at the bar. They always have the ghost or the image, the person that you're imagining drinking with you, right? But like they're saying that was fake, the glass was fake. He just imagined all this shit. But like I'm like, did the scientist guy ever talk to him when they locked him up? Like the guy was just like, he's just like, I can't make this virus for you. He's like, you better fucking make it. And I'm like, I swear the guy responded to him, but he never talked to him. So he was all in his head. Butcher's going fucking crazy. Hate to see him die, but what do you think about Mother's Milk, Marvin's Milk? What's his name?
Mother's
Mother's
Milk.
Milk.
Mother's Milk.
Having a panic attack.
Yeah. Oh wait, fuck. Back to that. Damn. Sorry. It's a good show. But can Sage regenerate her brain? Is that
Yeah.
what happened? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Because he popped her ass in the head, and then all of a sudden it was just a blood stain, and her body was gone. And then,
Well, yeah, she explained it when she like was talking to the Deep about giving her a lobotomy. Like her brain will regenerate. It just takes a little bit of time.
Okay. But she was like a fucking blabbering idiot in the meeting because she got shot in the head, so her
Yeah.
brain was regenerating. While he's like, "What are you doing? You have to go talk." And she's just like, "This cake looks really good." You know? Like, I was just like, she was like, I was like, "What's wrong with her?" All right. But yeah, then MM has the heart attack, and then he has the change of heart, and he's trying to go back to he's trying
He
to
has
get
a
away with his
panic
family.
attack.
Oh, panic attack. Sorry, panic attack. But she said it could be a heart attack next time. You need to get the fuck out of whatever stressful situation you're doing. And yeah, he was about to leave with his family, and then everyone just. I feel like we learn about how sad everybody is, and everyone's trying to get away, and they end up right back in the situation. Like, it's kind of sad. Like Frenchie turning himself in to the cops. She's like, "Sir, I'll be right with you. I'll be right with you." And he's just like, "I've murdered people." And she was like, "Oh, what? Yo, get this motherfucker in the lobby right now. We got a 1013 or I don't know." But I was just like, what is going on? Like, people, they are like depressed. The boys are depressed, but they got him out of jail, and here we are again trying to kill Homelander. Yo, that's a fucked up life. They'll get him.
Is Homelander still sucking on that old lady's titty?
No, he found some new titties.
No, he killed her.
Yeah, he killed her, and he found some new titties.
He like lasered her right
Yeah.
in the face.
I beamed her down.
Titty? Is that the end of season 1?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't remember that. I gotta go back and watch all
you
this
gotta
shit
go back and
again.
watch it.
I just remember I remember him sucking on their titties. I was like, this show is crazy.
The titty sucking does not slow down. So yeah, you
Why
can
are,
try it.
why are people sucking on titties like that?
I don't think he had any intention of sucking on Firecracker's titty until she squirted him in the face with some milk. That's literally how it happened. He said, "Stop, please." She said, "Zzz." He said,
He's like, I'm not attracted to you at all.
Yeah, he's
And
not
then-
attracted to
and
you
then
at
all of a
all.
sudden it was- you just see like the milk squirting in his
but
face.
but he attracted to that milk though. He attracted to that milk. You like him some milk, though.
Shit's
And I'm not talking
And
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
And he's got a drawer of it too.
He's got a breast
He got a
milk.
whole jar of Cambodian breast milk.
You make my day.
Yo, shout out to Dave Chappelle, man. He's a great. All right, we gotta get on out of here. I had some more shows to talk about too. I caught up on all my animes, dude. I did good with shows this week.
I'm proud of you sometimes.
We can talk about
Yeah,
House Jackson.
the season's ended, so we're transitioning.
Yeah, I was
Season
gonna-
of what?
everything.
Animes.
Yeah,
They're all gone.
yeah. Is
Except
My
for
Hero
Tower
done?
of God.
Oh, Tower.
My Hero's on like the second part of season.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're continuing on to the.
But Demon Slayer's done.
Yep,
Solo Leveling's done.
that was the last season.
Been done.
Oh well, I just caught up with Solo Leveling. It's great. So, but
Yeah,
we can talk about that next time. So when are you gonna be gone next?
yeah. I fly out Thursday.
He's going to Evo. I talked to this dude today. He's still playing XCOM.
Yeah.
As of.
Wait, did you install the game?
I did install the game.
Well, you did
Step
say he's
one.
gonna
But you
install.
don't get credit for that.
I didn't.
You get 0 credit for
He
that.
installed it, and he's like, "All right, Street Fighter 6 is installed. XCOM."
Yeah. After I beat the DLCs, there's actually like an expansion DLC. And
You
I
know
was-
what's crazy?
What's up?
I've played more of that Demon Slayer game than he has of Street Fighter, probably. Also installed on my PS5, and we played it that one night for one game.
Oh, see, I was like, man, what's his point? What's his
Actually,
angle,
Street
right?
Fighter's installed on my PS5 too. 'cause you brought it over.
I did. Yeah.
Damn, Tony. It's all good though, man. As long as you have fun.
You're gonna get poked out, man. But hey,
Yeah. The only fighting game I actually really want to play is that League game.
Huh? League game.
Yeah, the League fighting game. Like, what was it called now? 2XKO or something like that.
We'll probably have to bring it up next time while you're not here, which sucks. But
Yep. I won't be here.
well,
I will shit on it in your absence.
You don't know that yet. Good
It's
luck.
the guys that made Marvel 2.
I'll still shit on it. I'll shit on anything.
Good luck at Evo. That's kind of a crazy sentence. Good luck at Evo, man. Don't get poked out too early, but yeah, if it
I'm probably
happens,
not gonna make it out of pools, but we'll see.
but, all right. Well, rep the crew, man. But
Just do you.
catch us on.
I don't think you're gonna do well. So
said
don't rep
rep us.
don't rep me. Just do you.
He gave him the disgust face. He's like, just do you. Catch us next Sunday, man, on Twitch on 6:30 at 6:30 on the Dizzle. Tony will not be here because he will be at Evo repping the squad.
Vegas, baby.
Have fun.
Oh, I am.
You bastard. All right. If you can't catch us next Sunday, man, catch us on the YouTubes on Tuesdays. Still uploading these at the Ass Crack of Dawn. Or check out our other content, Weekly Reset Versus, where Josh.
Wins a lot.
No, is a
Of
win.
nothing.
We didn't have prizes back then, but we might have some prizes now. All right, y'all. Catch us next time. See ya. Jolly Ranchers. Peace out.
That propeller hat shit was crazy.